All right, guys, we got another video here. This one is becoming a single mom. Let's check this one out.
I want to be very transparent with you guys because I don't care and my content will be changing. I am now going into 2026 a single mom. I decided to leave with my baby by choice.
Well, congratulations. You played yourself.
That was the best decision for me and Kai. I don't need to get into details because I don't think that's appropriate for social media, but
She came on here to make a social media post about being a single mom and taking her baby and leaving, but she doesn't think it's appropriate to explain why she did it. And of course she said that because she doesn't want to give you the full story. See, most of these women who are on here doing what they're doing, talking about I'm leaving and I decided to leave the father and all this other shit, they're not going to tell you that they cheated. They're not going to tell you that they were being bitches. They're not going to tell you that they've done shit that they shouldn't have done because they don't want to make themselves look bad. Right now, they're trying to appease to one audience and one audience only, and that is of the female sex. That is the women. That is the ones who are single and are just like her and have kids and feel the same way she feels, right? That's all this is, guys. Pat yourself on the back, pity parties and such, all right? How good can I make one woman feel about having children and being single and moving on to the next one and so on and so forth? That's what this is, guys. This is a community of single mothers who pat each other on the back and shit on men. All right. And that's all this is. They're going to avoid the reason and they'll forever be lost in the dark. They're never going to atone. They're never going to take responsibility for what they've done. And because of that, they're going to remain single. And they'll probably have multiple kids. It'll probably be just a wash, rinse, and repeat type of situation, okay? A mother who has 3 to 4 children when it's all said and done and has never been married once, right? Because they'll date that man. That man will accidentally make a boo-boo, you know what I mean? Blow her ass up. But when it comes to taking over as a family and wanting to be that guy and stuff, they're not going to do it. They don't want to do it, okay? And this is what they fail to realize. This is all that's out there. Could you get lucky and find someone who actually would be a simp and make simp moves and put you in a certain situation? Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. But is it likely? No, it's not. Law of averages says that it's not. Okay? You're not that cute. All right? You have a kid and you left the father of your child. So nothing good comes out of that. Nothing good is going to come out of that. All right, nothing positive. All right, so let's just stop with the lollipop games.
it just wasn't working out. And my content will be changing from stay-at-home mom to a mom that's looking for a job.
Wow. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, it gets worse. You can't make this up. A stay-at-home wife. So you were a stay-at-home wife. You didn't have to work. All you had to do was stay home and take care of the child. And you said, I'd rather be on my own, leave my husband, take my child, and get out here on my own. That's a better deal for me and my child. See, this is selfishness is what this is as well. Because see, marriage is about sacrifice. Marriage is about a lot of things. And I think she's failed to realize that, especially when you have children involved. When you have children involved, guys, you're supposed to put them in the best predicament that you can. They're supposed to be granted everything that they could possibly be granted as them being a child, right? You want them in a 2-parent household. You want them to have a mother and a father. You want them to be financially stable, right? That's what you want. That's what you should want. But apparently she's taking her feelings and she's putting that above everything else, guys. And it's probably something tiny too. It's probably some shit that, you know, she just got tired of because she didn't like, but it was nothing damning. She just said, you know what? I think the grass is greener on the other side. This is how delusional a lot of these women are. They really think that this situation that she's in now is going to give her something better. It's disgusting.
Because now that I was financially dependent on my ex, I now have $0 and no job. Thankfully, I have parents that can take me and my baby in and have taken us in and didn't even question it and were like, we're here, come. Yeah, so now a single mom living back at home with her parents, 27, no job, no money, 5-month-old baby.
Wow, 5 months old. You left your husband and your 5-month-old baby. I mean, no, you took your 5-month-old baby. So this is fresh. And then you rather say, you know what, I'm going to go stay with my parents. And I guarantee, you know what's so crazy? If she didn't have her parents, she'd probably still be where she's at. Because she has that to fall back on, that's what she's doing. But living with your parents is not, yeah, they'll help you get on your feet. They'll help you do what you need to do. But at what cost? At what cost? Because when you do move out of your parents' house, eventually, you're still going to be a single mom. You're still going to have to do all this solo Johnson. And no, I'm telling you, good luck out there. Good luck out there finding another man. And if you're willing to leave that man with a fresh 5-month-old baby, what does that say about you as a person? Like, really, what does that say about you as far as being committed to somebody? It kills me, guys. Commitment means nothing anymore in today's society, guys. They think that social media is blowing their heads up. They think that they really have options out here. They really believe that. I can't wait to see what happens. I would really love to be a fly on the wall a year later, 2 years later in this person's life.
But if you'd like to stick around and see what this journey is going to be like, I would love that, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Evidently you don't. And I would love to see where this goes. I would love to follow your story, and I may just do that, guys. So her name is up here, her TikTok name. If you guys find any other videos related to this young lady, please send it my way, and I would gladly check it out and love to do more content on this chick right here.
And maybe some of you do and can give me some advice. That would be really nice. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard. And I'm dealing with it. And, you know, you got to be strong for your baby. You have to do what you have to do. And here we are.
That's it. Here we are. Right. She wasn't strong for a baby, because if she was strong for a baby, she would have stayed with her husband, you know, the child's father. You know, that part. But like I said before, guys, people don't go to counseling. They don't talk to anybody anymore. They just say, you know what? I don't like the way he eats cheese sandwiches, and I'm out. If he makes one more milkshake past midnight, I'm gone. I mean, they find whatever they can find, easiest excuses they can to get out of Dodge. And then when they realize they made a mistake, it's too late. So that being said, that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you like the content, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I drop content on this channel daily now. And yeah, 2026, we're trying to push this channel to another plateau, you know, trying to get monetized, trying to do all this stuff. So yeah, man, leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.